Now we zoom into a very different kind of reality, one that defines daily life in the borough today. This fact may not sound glamorous at first, but when you hear the numbers, you'll realize just how mind-bending it really is. Welcome to the most densely populated place in the United States. Manhattan is packed, but it's not just busy or chaotic, it's mathematically extreme. With over 1.6 million people squeezed into just under 23 square miles, Manhattan has a population density of roughly 72,000 people per square mile. To put that in perspective, if the entire U.S. had that density, the entire population could fit inside the state of Texas. You don't just live in Manhattan, you bump into it. So how does Manhattan compare to other global cities? Los Angeles has around 8,000 people per square mile. London has about 15,000. Even Tokyo's densest wards hover around 40,000. Manhattan nearly doubles that. Few places on Earth can match this level of urban pressure. How does a place so small host so many people? The answer is simple: upward. In Manhattan, buildings don't sprint, they rise. Apartment towers dominate the skyline. Staircases climb forever, and tiny apartments are common even as small as 200 square feet. Midtown Manhattan's population nearly doubles during work hours as commuters flood in. Space is so valuable here that people even buy and sell air rights, the right to build into the sky above your roof. At street level, the pressure is real. Take a walk through Times Square on a Friday night, and you will see tens of thousands of people packed into just a few city blocks. They learn to keep to themselves, not out of rudeness, but survival. The sidewalks are full. The subway is overflowing. Even finding an empty bench can feel like winning the lottery. Trash collection, food delivery, plumbing, elevators, internet, every service must scale to an extreme degree just to keep life running. Living in this environment changes you. People walk faster. They speak less. There's no time for pleasantries when the elevator is full and the sidewalk is crowded. In Manhattan, efficiency becomes instinct. That's more than some entire country's tourism. But for all the movement and energy, Manhattan's density creates massive strain on infrastructure. The subway system alone carries over 5 million riders a day. And despite all that, somehow, it works. Opportunity, culture. A 400 square foot apartment in Manhattan is more exciting than a mansion in the suburbs. Because here, you're in the center of everything. Creativity, connection, and in all this concrete chaos, green space becomes sacred. That's why Central Park, with its 843 acres of trees, lakes, and trails, gets over 40 million visitors every year. Rooftop gardens, small plazas, tree-lined sidewalks even. A single flower bed can make a difference in a city so tightly wound. But here's the twist. Despite the crowding, the pressure, and the price, people still choose to live it. It's one of the densest urban environments on Earth because Manhattan offers something almost nowhere else can. You're never far from your next job, your next idea, your next chance. For many, that energy outweighs the chaos. So the next time someone says Manhattan is a bit crowded, remember this? It's not just crowded, it's a vertical village stacked with life, ambition, and motion.